Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Happy birthday if it is your birthday this week. And welcome back to the weekly readings. I decided after listening to one of the weekly readings or bi-weekly readings last week, then I had forgotten stuff that I had said 12 times plus written down. Then maybe we needed to go back to weeklies. So here we are. So weekly readings will be coming out on Thursdays from now on. And then on Mondays, I will be uploading other content such as new moon, full moon, or monthly readings, whatever. Random readings. So be sure to hit the notification button so that you won't miss anything. And also I'm going to continue with I really enjoy the interaction with everybody doing the comments. So be sure to comment on the video. I'm going to do a drawing every month for a video. I just think I loved it. It's so much fun. So, okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on. I wanted to get some overall energy because we just came out of this eclipse season, and then that Aquarius, that Aquarius full moon was really dicey for a lot of people. And then we just had this full moon in Pisces this week, which for you was in your relationship sector. And so kind of intense for you on that too, as the end of a major cycle, but it's the beginning of a new cycle. And then we have all this energy, this creative energy, when all the planets are starting to go direct and things are starting to move and pop and happen. And so it's time to kind of catch our breath and then get ready, right? And so I just kind of wanted to touch base with you and let you know where you're at and what's going on with you. And so you have that catching your breath energy, the snake spirit of time to heal. So if you're like, I'm not raring to go, and the sun is in my sign and I should have this energy and I know I should be doing stuff, it's okay. There's a lot happening besides just the sun. And so if you're feeling like it's like going a little slow, it's all right. Relax, heal, allow this major karmic cycle that's happened for everybody to work its way through and release, and allow yourself the time and the space to start thinking about what's next. Because you have embraced the in-between space. You are between worlds right now. You're at the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, and it's the healing time. So allow the healing to happen. And you have the beautiful scarab beetle, which is magic works through you. Through you. What do you want? What do you want to create? You are a piece of the light of God wrapped up in a human body. What do you want to co-create with the universe? Because you have the power to do so. And you do it through your words and your actions, and so make them positive and make them high vibrational, and don't dwell on the past in a negative way. Let that crap go. That's what that full moon was all about, releasing that emotional energy that's negative and allowing space and fertile ground to grow something new. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the energy of just for this week. I'm going to use the Palin cards for that. And while I'm shuffling that out and getting that together, I want to remind you to always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. And why? Because your sun sign, it's the core of you. It's your values. It's how you view the world. And your rising sign, that's your personality. It's how the world is going to see you, because it's how you're interacting with the world. And your moon sign, that's really important, because that's how you're going to react and feel and respond to the energy of the planets, of other people reacting to the planets, of other people interacting with you. And so having all three pieces will really help you. And be sure to comment on all the videos. Every video you comment on is another entry into the drawing. That was so fast. Is that it? That feels very focused. Oh, it is very focused. That's so funny. It is focused. It's Virgo season, yes. And what is Virgo season about? It is about paying attention to the details. It is the Knight of Pentacles. And that is you. You showed up for yourself. So, paying attention to the details, allowing yourself to heal, making the plan, getting ready to move to the next phase. That's what you're doing right now. So maybe it's the planning stage. It's the looking at things. It's the going through and saying, okay, well, this, I need to cut this part out. I need to let that go. This needs a little extra work. It's you using your superpower. It's excellent. So we walk into the week with this energy, with the moon is in Aries. And so the moon in Aries for you is in your 8th house of transformation. You are transforming, you are healing, you are in the in-between area. It is a major big cycle change. So relying on your superpower, being who you are, being confident in the fact that this is good. This is good stuff, right? Believing in that. And finding the pleasure and the joy in life. And honestly, paying attention to the details is your comfort zone. And so maybe that's where you like really enjoy it. Don't, make it fun. Make it pleasurable. And allow that to happen. Using that self-confidence from the things that have happened to move yourself forward, and you have simplicity. Deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life, and you have flow. The glory of the universe flows through me. This is that healing energy, simplifying, letting the things go that needed to go, paying attention to the details. He's washing the car. He's getting the dirt off. He's releasing that which is not working. He's simplifying. And he only has a bucket and one cleaner there. Okay, 2 cleaners. But keeping it simple. And flow. Allowing the universe to flow through you. You are not your emotions. That's just what you're feeling. It says the glory of the universe flows through me. And simplicity. You've got this. Deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life. Simplifying your life. Paring things down. Letting things go that don't serve you. Allowing yourself to feel. At 6:31 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. on Tuesday, the moon moves into your 9th house of higher learning, knowledge, research. Again, you guys, this is like the Hermit card to me, and the Hermit represents Virgo in the major arcana, and so it's about taking the responsibility. It's a fellow earth sign. It's taking the responsibility for your life. It's like making careful use of your resources, any recent gains you've had financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, utilizing all those things in the most efficient, effective way, keeping it simple, finding the balance. Like it can't all work and no play doesn't work. You're in between worlds, finding your balance. I just saw yoga pose. So yoga, there's balancing yoga poses that are really great. And since Virgo season is all about that 6th house of balance between work and career, and so this is you at your best. So maybe finding some yoga videos on YouTube to follow along and finding the beauty. Finding the beauty in life. What do you see when you look at this? Do you see the butterflies? Do you see the clouds? The sun? The flowers? Or do you see the face? What do you see? There's beauty in all of those things. So finding the beauty. There's beauty in everything. Looking for the beauty. Allowing the universe to flow through you. To find the joy and understanding that you are resilient. When you cut back things. When you let things go. New growth can happen. So allowing for the healing. This is a challenging time when we get to midweek. Is overcoming some of that. But you can get there by simplifying your life. That's taking that responsibility. Whoa, okay. Yes, lots of information for you. First off, you have unlimited ideas was the first one out. Unlimited ideas. So simplifying your life. So now I feel like you have a lot of ideas rolling through your head, and maybe you need to pare that down a little and try to focus on just one thing or the other. So we have the gratitude list and letting go of guilt. Oh, Virgo. You can't know what you didn't know. You couldn't do what you didn't know you needed to do. And even if you did something and it wasn't perfect, okay, if it wasn't perfect, learning to love yourself for the imperfections. Learning to love yourself through the imperfections is your soul's purpose. It's your soul's journey. So letting go of guilt, Don't hang on to stuff that's not yours. Be resilient. Cut it out. Allow the new growth, the new opportunity to come in. Releasing that and letting that go. It says when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. But you are God, so loving yourself unconditionally is also your job. Learn to grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Allow the resilience and the growth to happen. Then we have donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to organizations. This is that simplifying. What do you have in your closets that you can get rid of? When you actually go in and you remove things physically from your space, when you change the energy around you, actually physically do it, you change all of the energy around you, you get things moving. So releasing. Simplifying your ideas down into just one or two things that you want to focus on. It has beneficial nature, spending time in nature. It's a great way to ground yourself, to find the beauty and the joy around you. Finding the simple joys in life, and then you have the gratitude list. And I'm actually going to put the gratitude list down here because we also have the gratitude coming up when that moon is in Gemini, which it moves into Thursday around, what is it, 4:58 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that is all of this energy of letting guilt go, of simplifying your life, of doing things to change the energy, and allowing this attitude of gratitude to fill in the space of guilt. So, nature abhors a vacuum, right? It rushes in to fill it with something. So when you release the guilt, allow the flow of the abundance of the universe to flow to you, and you do that by recognizing the gratitude of how much you do have, of how much you do right, of how much goes the right way. And so when you move out the negative energy, allow the positive energy to flow in, allow the flow of the universe to come to you. The glory of the universe flows through me. Right? So allow that to happen. You're in between worlds. It's the releasing of the negative and allowing the flow in of the goodness to come in. And then learning the lessons. Because when that moon moves into Gemini, it is in your 10th house of career, but I don't know if we're talking about career here. It doesn't really feel like that, but I guess it could be. But in this space, it's about what has happened, distilling it down into wisdom. Life experience becomes wisdom. Knowledge becomes wisdom. Moving it out of that 9th house of research and higher knowledge and the transformation, and moving it into the wisdom and the gratitude for having learned these lessons. And believe me, the ones that we learn the most from are not the easy ones, right? I mean, seriously, when you had that class in school that you never had to study for, did you actually learn anything? But the ones where they made you work so frickin' hard and you had to sweat and pour over your notes and you had to study and research, and even then you're like, I don't know if I'm going to pass this exam. That's the ones that you remember the stuff, right? That's where you remember the lessons from. That's where it comes from. Make plans and focus and be the light. Unlimited ideas that need to be distilled down into simplify them, right? And make plans and focus on it. Use the wisdom and the knowledge and everything that you've gained, and you have to be the light. See, again, the owl of wisdom, using the intellect, the wisdom gained from this experience. Let go of the guilt and instead embrace the knowledge and the learning and the wisdom that came from it. And then make your plan and move forward. You are resilient. You are resilient. You are between spaces right now, but you're magical and you can create what you want. But focus, right? So here we have the focus there, and here we have make plans and focus. That is you stepping into your superpower. The sun is shining on you. It's the perfect time to do that. What do you want to create moving forward? Because we're getting ready to move into what is your 2nd house when it goes into Libra. That's your 2nd house of your hopes, your goal. No, I'm sorry, of your of your what you value. You know, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your financial resources. So make a plan and focus on it. What has happened in the past is over. It's done. The best thing that you could do from is learn from it and utilize it moving forward. You're in a new cycle, right? This is your new solar cycle. And it's starting off with so much energy from all the planets to help you manifest whatever you want over the next 3 or 4 months. So being focused, this unlimited ideas feels like a problem more than a benefit. So unlimited ideas need to be distilled down and simplified, and pick 1 or 2 things to really focus on and make your plans and go for it. And you have rescue. Help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. When that moon is Sunday, it's in Cancer. It's a sense of protection. It's in your house of group and group activities, though. So asking for the help you need. If you need help making your plan, get it off the ground or whatever, if you need someone to talk to, whatever it is about manipulation, though. And I do want to warn you that you may get hit by a tidal wave of emotions, but remember to allow them to flow through you. You experience your emotions. You are not your emotions. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free, the ocean. So this is your opportunity to decide what it is that you want. What do you want to create? Make a plan, get focused, go for it. This is your solar cycle launching off. What do you value? What do you want? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? You can do this. Let's get your color card for the week. This is really, there's a tightness right here. So I feel like you need to communicate positively to yourself from the heart. What is it you want? Say it out loud. Ask the universe to come in and help you. And if you need help from friends, use that. This one too. Allow the flow and the synchronicity into your life. I love this. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. What do you really want? Magenta, isn't that a beautiful color? If you've got something magenta to wear this week, that's excellent, and it would look great in the fall here with this brown. And this is establish boundaries. So, this rescue card here, help others in need or ask for assistance if you need it. Asking for the assistance you need, because Virgo has a tendency to think, if I don't do it, it won't be done right. So this establishing boundaries, allow other people to help you. And also don't jump in and do everything for everybody else and take the time away from yourself that you need right now to heal, to make your plans, to start doing what you need to do. So being in the flow, that's a give and a take. Don't allow yourself to be, don't give yourself away. Okay? Looks like a busy week, though. Looks like a great week. I look forward to seeing you again on Thursday for next week's, and then again on Monday. So be sure to hit the notification bell. You won't miss me, and we'll talk soon. Take care. This looks great.